Gerard, welcome to the channel, brother.
Thanks, man.
We meet here at a rather wet day here at TX2K.
Yeah, it's Texas weather today. Yeah.
Very hit and miss, and you've actually been running in the roll race event here. I mean, you had a good run, but there's some crazy cars in this year, right?
You know, to make this happen, you really need like 16 to 1800 horsepower, and we're about 1400 horsepower, and we're 4,300 pounds.
There you go.
I don't know what that comes out kg, close to 2,000.
Which is insane, right? Because a lot of people would have thought, right, yeah, it's going to be a little bit heavier being a convertible, but not that much heavier.
No,
right?
But you add the turbos, you add the water tank, and you add all of that stuff, and a 250-pound human, you're pushing a lot of weight.
Got you. And I've got to say, the back end of this car is definitely, you know, the business end, the party piece. It's definitely an attraction towards the back of this car. It looks amazing, I've got to say. And I think you're the only convertible here running, or the only convertible in your class.
We're the only crazy people to do that. Yeah. So yeah, we are. We're the. As far as we know, this might be, you have fact check it, the fastest Audi R8 Spyder in North America.
Okay.
So we'll do over 200 and a half mile.
Got you.
And we should be high 8s in the quarter mile with this car.
Nice.
Nice.
Not bad for a convertible.
Not bad for a convertible, and you can put the top down.
Exactly. So we're saying 1400 at the wheel.
1400 at the wheel, and there's more in it, but you know, with the components we have, that's about the max we're going to get without having very expensive things happen. Got you.
Do you want to give us kind of a more of an in-depth view on exactly what components are in the car?
Yeah, this car was actually built by B Rogue out of Chicago, and they did the titanium. It's their kit. Yeah. Okay. So it's comp turbos. It's a B Rogue titanium stainless exhaust, or titanium exhaust.
Yep.
It's got their charge cooler in it. It's got an interchiller on it, which hooks the intercoolers directly to the air conditioning system.
Got ya.
This car lives in Arizona. Don't worry about that Montana tag.
We love the booyah though.
That's booyah, baby. So at any rate, so that helps keep the air temperatures cool, so we can drive it when it's 115 Fahrenheit, which has got to be 45 Celsius. So,
got ya.
Yeah, it's cooking. So we've got that, and then we have a billet 9x9 Dodson Pro Max clutch. With the clutch cover, you got to have that. That's really important.
Got ya.
That'll allow you to handle over 1,100 horsepower, and the car will live. And it'll allow you to add. You can get up to about 900 to 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
Nice.
Okay,
nice,
so
nice.
that'll help that live. It also has a B Rogue built second gear, billet gear in it. That's a common failure on these cars when you get up to that power level.
Got ya.
If you're drag racing. We have half shafts and stubs to go in it, but they're not in it yet.
Okay.
Waiting for the next time I have to pull the transmission.
Okay.
Which hopefully isn't for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's essentially it, you know.
Got your stock engine, of course, right?
The engine itself is completely stock, yeah.
Crazy what these cars can do.
It has a stock intake manifold on it as well. So stock internal, stock intake manifold. And we're running, to make 1,400 horsepower, I think we were running around 16 pounds of boost.
Got ya. Okay.
It's not a lot of boost.
Yeah.
Just these computers they're smarter than I am.
Yeah.
So,
and talking about computers, it's still on stock ECU?
It's completely stock ECU. We are on a DS1 tune from Dynospectrum. Okay. So the tune is, how do I put that? The equipment is from DS1 from Dynospectrum. The tune is done through B Rogue.
Got ya. Okay, so, cool.
Yeah.
Well, what does it go like on the road? I mean, these conditions, guys, it is kind of slippery.
Yeah.
How does it put it down?
You need traction control today.
Okay.
You take traction control off, you might not be a YouTube host anymore.
Think of the views if I die.
That's
what I say.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Bit too far.
Yeah, a bit too far. Yeah. But she goes. I'll give you some basic stats on the street.
Yep.
100 to 150 mile an hour. Again, 3 seconds.
Wow.
60 to 130, 3.5 seconds.
That's very
in that
fast.
range.
Yeah, very fast.
So for a street car, that's all been done on the street. We do run Toyo tires.
Yeah.
They are sticky. That helps.
We call them street tires in the UK.
Yeah. The car is still full quattro too, so it is all-wheel drive. So that definitely helps. And the best part about it, I get 23 miles to the gallon. The car runs on 50% ethanol, which is really easy to get.
Yep.
And you know, you can drive this thing cross country and get in it, and it just drives like an ordinary car until you get in it.
Yeah.
Of course, I've seen that. You know that. So
of course. But yeah, it's good to let people or remind people.
Right.
So anyway, I've got to say, it looks amazing.
Thank you.
But before the weather really shuts us down, should we hop in it and go for a drive?
Yeah. Yep. At your own risk, sir.
All right, I'll sign the disclaimer.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Wonderful.
Let's go. Right guys, so we are out in the R8, the crazy 1400 wheel horsepower R8. I'm thinking, because we always like the bigger number in the UK, we go by brake horsepower, use a crazy drivetrain calculation to make it sound a little bit better. What would you say this is brake horsepower? It's got to be 1600 plus, right?
Probably maybe 15, 1600. Ready?
Okay. Mate, this car is incredible.
That was moving.
That is insane. And you can feel the boost gradually building and building, like sensible, but the way it works is...
It doesn't make any sense to anyone that's owned a fast car, because you're supposed to go slower the faster you go, and this just
builds and builds and builds.
It just goes faster and faster.
Man, the levels are crazy out here. That's crazy. And you stayed in it.
Took my breath away.
Yeah,
I'm driving it. But Jesus, it is nuts.
Oh man, that's what it's about. Yeah, boogies, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. We got a little bit of a little bit more of a dry stretch there, so that helped.
Yeah.
But as a result of the speed, I missed my turn.
Ah, okay. It was worth it.
It was worth it. That was fun for me.
Oh man, that's epic. That's epic.
This is kind of a happy accident right here. Though. This is a good road.
Yeah. What's it like on the way back down?
I mean, I hit like.
Oh boy.
And you can see that the tune is still pulling timing. So it's not quite there. Okay. So since we're here, let's just go from. I'm not going to launch it.
Okay.
Because I don't have stubs. But
okay.
We'll roll into it.
Well, let's do it.
All right. Woo! Now, here we go. 0. I mean,
we beat that out. You got to spot me on that, brother.
That's Mexico.
Yeah, we're in Mexico, baby. Yeah, mate, this really pulls. There you feel it. When it's dry and you're able to actually lay it down, guys, I'm telling you, this doesn't make sense, but it's really, it's intriguing how the power's delivered. With that boost spike here coming in slowly and just building and building and building.
I call them the magicians, because I don't know how they do it, because it makes no sense to me.
Who is your tuner? Did you even say? Sorry.
B-Rogue has their own system, their own tuner.
Wow,
and it is like nothing else I've ever owned, and it is truly, it's addictive. Like,
yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, haven't been in any trouble yet. Stayed away from the law so far.
There you
but
go.
You notice I'm pretty good at selecting the roads.
Yeah, it's all about selecting. Well, we're in Mexico, so they are quite readily available.
Yeah, the what do they call them? The federales don't know where I'm at, so that helps.
Epic.
Yeah.
Epic.
So you want? I can try and give a little more.
Oh, give us some more then. Yeah, I mean, why not?
All right.
Why not? Famous last words.
Yeah. Okay. My hands are shaking a little bit.
That's what you want. From even the he owns the car and it still gives him the buzz. That's what it's about, man. Build a car that does that to you, like, you know, you'll always be happy. Man, I'm loving it from the passenger seat. I mean, what it must be to be at the helm of this beast is insane, man.
I gotta tell you, you got guts, because you wouldn't get me in the passenger seat. There's no way.
Oh, man, I live and breathe this kind of stuff. I mean, if I die happy. You know, that's how I think about it. Like, you know what I mean? Touch wood, it never happens. But, you know, this is what it's about, man. What a build.
It's
what a
fun.
build. Yeah, shout out to everyone involved. And the great thing is about it too is it looks really nice too. It's almost got that show car vibe to it, but it boogies, like, you know.
You know, and you know, we don't get to have the top down today, but the V10, oh my God. I don't know if it's gonna mess up your video, but
oh, we give it a go.
That sound.
Oh, you can hear the wastegates.
Oh yeah. Better. I like that.
It's like someone just sneezed behind us. I love that. But again, you know, putting your foot down, you know, half throttle or whatever, you can still there's enjoyment to be had.
Yeah, it's such a fun car to drive, and it's so unique. And the cool part is, I also have map switching, so I can put this thing in an 800 horsepower setting.
Okay.
And my wife takes it out. She goes to the grocery store with it. I mean, we put almost 7,000 miles on this build as it sits.
There you go.
Driving it all over the place.
Yeah. And again, it's about enjoying your build, and you know, the mileage speaks a lot that you've done in it. Like, you know, to be able to do that with such a high power car, it's just, you know,
Yeah.
It's a testament to the build of the tuner. And,
oh, and I didn't mention this, but we make the 1400 horsepower at the wheel at around, I think I said 16 pounds of boost-ish.
Yep.
But we're running on pump fuel here. There's no racing fuel in here.
It makes this power on pump.
Yep. At 50% ethanol. So that's one thing that's cool about these guys. All these companies can do this, but B-Rogue, they had me fill the car with fuel, my fuel, closest to my house, and they tuned it specifically for the fuel that I'm going to get, because in the States, it's not, the E85 is not regulated very well.
Okay.
So at one pump, it might be 50%.
And that's the thing, you get E85 at the pump. In England, we don't get that.
Yeah.
E85, we have to buy that. So our pump fuel and your pump fuel is slightly different.
Oh, yeah. We never know what we're getting.
Yeah.
That's why so many guys just run race fuel. But a few years ago, they discovered that the E85 will make massive power without detonating.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Oh, it's much cheaper. It cost me, this morning I filled up, it was $2.65 a gallon for the E85.
No way.
And
don't say, we'll have to beep that out. People at home will be getting so upset. It's a lot more than that for 1 litre back at home, for normal fuel.
Keep in mind we're in Texas. Okay?
Yeah.
So in Arizona, it's twice that. But, that's the way it is. Running that kind of fuel at that expense, we're getting I think that comes out to 100, it's right around 108 octane at 50% ethanol.
Got ya.
So, where else can you do that?
Yeah, man. Alright guys, so we are back from our ride in this crazy car. I just want to thank you and shake your hand, man.
Rocket ship, man.
He sent it. We went to Mexico and he sent it, and the weather is subpar today, so thank you. I appreciate it. I've probably said it a few times, but driving a car with this much power, it don't matter if it's four-wheel drive, in these conditions anything can happen. So it's been a privilege.
Well, it's been an honor to be on your YouTube channel, and not how my day was supposed to go, but this is a great way to end the day, so I certainly appreciate what you do.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Is there anywhere people can find you, and is there anyone you want to shout out?
I am not a social media person, but my wife is, and you can follow her at AZCARGAL on Instagram, and you can follow this car at Blackbird R8, no space, and I think that's it. I don't know how Instagram works.
If you've got it wrong, if not, we'll leave links to both of those profiles in the description so you guys can follow this.
Yeah, I did start a little YouTube channel. It's called That Car Life, and it's mostly about the R8 community, so if you want to follow that, you can check that out if you just search for That Car Life.
Cool. Well, I'll leave that in the description too. And guys, if you have enjoyed the day, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.